to another episode of Alpha Simulation. I'm going to give you a new update today because I received a couple of days ago another piece of equipment and I can't wait to show you. Okay, and now let's go see what else I received a couple of days ago. I already unpacked and I really excited about this because I've been waiting this for a long time. Here it is, my 737 NGX throttle quadrant. This piece all pretty much assembled already. I purchased from Cockpit for You. It's a company I believe in Berlin, Germany, and I discussed directly with Thorsten, the owner. He's been very helpful and I couldn't be happy. I purchased the most expensive that they had because I wanted to have the most realistic. As I said before, if I go and build a simulator, it has to be as realistic as possible. So we have here the latest, the version of the 737 NGX throttle quadrant from Cockpit for You. Now it comes with this, which is obviously the gear attached here, and it's where you put your maps and manual, and there is one for each side. And then I have the trim wheel. Now the good thing about this is that when I contact the company and I told them that I wanted to purchase the latest, they let me wait 2 weeks extra because what Thorsten explained was that the previous version had the trim wheels made with they were much heavier, and therefore when they were going around and stop directly, obviously will reduce the lifetime of the entire system inside. So these one are much lighter. As you can see, they're very lighter. You can pick it up with one finger, and they works beautifully. I just need to install them. The way you installed is you put them this way, and then you have some bolt and nuts that goes there, and if this one goes this way, on the opposite side it will go the other way. So let's have a look at this beauty. We have the speed brake. You can feel the movement are very robust. We have the motor control, throttle, obviously one for each. Again, you need to apply some pressure to move them. Everything is motorized, guys, and that's why I went for the top. Now Cockpit for You sells the cheapest version that they sell is similar to this, but a lot of things are not motorized. If you wanna go for the best, and obviously you're spending a lot of money for the simulator, I suppose, then you wanna probably go for a full motorized throttle, which is this one. So for example, full motorized, what does it mean? That when you arm the speed brake, as soon as you land, the speed brake automatically will be deployed. As you can see, I stopped there, but then it will go all the way. This one, the speed brake, if you raise now, I cannot raise further because it's not connected yet, and obviously I cannot move the throttle just like in the real plane, so you need to put this down first and then you're able to move them again. We have the take off and go around, and that's also motorized. Autopilot disconnect. We have the flaps here, again very strong. What a difference from just hitting F6 or F7 or F5 on your keyboard. The trim wheel I will install and show you. Now one thing I want to also show you, we got the parking brake here. Many of you probably are wondering, well, if this is the NGX, why do we have this? This is typical for the MAX system, not for the 737 800 jacks that you see. Well, what I didn't know is the some 737-800 or also the 900 NGX, they actually replaced the throttle quadrant to be exactly the same as the Max. I didn't really know about that, but Thorsten himself showed me also pictures and cockpit. I also did some research, and it's true. About 2 years ago, the throttle quadrant for the 737 NGX have been replaced. Not all of them, but in many airplanes been replaced with the Max version. So what you have here, instead of the typical fuel valve cutoff that goes 1 and then 2, you have like for the 737 Max this. And I just want to show you the quality. I mean, you have to pull it up and then move on top. So that's why I decided to go for this one. It's the latest, it's also used for the NGX, and I also figured out if I wanna move to Max one day, I can replace easily because I already have this, so it will be cheaper for me. We have the horn cut out, everything works by the way, and everything all nice and done. Quite heavy, it's about, probably I will guess between 25 and 30 kilograms when you put it together, and it has a little bit of fender. The fan, you got power supply, you got that, and this one I believe, I'm not sure, I need to read the instructions still. We also have this, I don't remember what this does, probably just to turn it on and off, I'm not sure. I don't remember I ever used this in the PMGX, so I need to double check myself. Anyway, fantastic, really happy with that. I'll give 10 out of 10, it couldn't be better. Obviously I need to assemble and test it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna assemble my pieces there, and then I like to actually connect the power supply, at least to see if some lights turn on and see what it looks like, because from what I can read from the manual, everything that you see here is gonna be turned and got the backlights, so this will be look beautiful during a night flight. Okay, so I'm gonna go for assemble and then see you later, show how it looks like. Okay, we got these two installed. Now let's move on to the trim wheel, and I need to remember that they have to go opposite direction when I install them. I have some screw here that will be used for connecting the trim wheel. So let's start. Do not tight too much. Okay, it's perfect. And there we go. It's full assembled now. As well, so look. So as I said before, guys, exactly what Thorsten also said, if this one goes up, the white part, remember the other way needs to go down, so they have to be assembled opposite side. And it works perfectly, really, really good. So what I also like is the realism. So this one is basically, it doesn't come out. You need to pull it up and then move this, and then you can position like that. So you can manually move this or not, and to store like that, so it doesn't come out. Now let's connect this. I wanna see what really looks like once it's connected. So luckily I have this around my house. I need to buy one. I took it for my food processor, but at the moment I just want to see how it looks like once it's turned on. So this is the first time I'm turning this on, Let's see. Okay. I heard some. You can hear some motors going through. I heard a click and noise. Now, first thing, if you can take from the top, first thing I notice, beautiful backlights. And this is obviously, there is a lot of sun coming through, but let's see if we can turn on the light. Let's see if we can increase the view. Wow, you can really feel the pressure. So, parking brake lights, and obviously when you release, it should turn off, but I think it's because it's not connected yet, it's still showing off. Now this one, I believe, they should illuminated red once it's all connected to the ProSim, and now of course we don't see that. But overall, really satisfied. That's for me for today, guys. Thanks a lot. Subscribe to my channel if you want to know more about. I will try to upload a new video every week or so. It depends when I receive the parts. It depends when I have new updates for you. But until that, thank you so much for supporting me. And again, if you have any comments, please let me know. I'll try to answer to each of you individually. Thanks a lot and ciao. Alla prossima.